You're listening to Brainbusta Radio.
Hey, yo, Josh, let me get a little bit of reverb. Yeah. J. Will. Yeah, I'm about that lifestyle. I talk green work, repping it all over. It's right on the t-shirt. Fan for a lifetime. Yeah, that's a long pass. Figure I would show some love right on the podcast. Turn this up loud and make sure you don't do nothing else. Cause if you're listening to us, then you're improving your health. My name is J. Will. Welcome to the show, yeah. Wrestle, flow, 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 yeah.
What is up, everybody? This is Wrestling Reverb. It is Friday here on Brainbusta Radio. Now, me and Kevin just got done recording. We're live for the Brainbusta TV Extreme Rules Simulation. You can catch it on my YouTube or on BBR TV on Twitch. In the replays, it was a lot of fun. Me and Kevin... Kevin handled most of the play-by-play commentary. It was a lot of fun, though, Kev. I'm assuming you had some fun with that.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast. Thank you so much for having me on. I loved it. I think we all did really well, too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we're kind of in the Extreme Rules zone, I guess you would say, Kev. We got Extreme Rules coming up this weekend. It should be a pretty good show as we head into Summerslam. Summerslam is always fun. If you really look at it, Summerslam was kind of where Becky started that whole run.
Her momentum began. It's where she snapped and turned into the man. Yeah,
it's taken a long time, but it's also come around very, very fast. It's been it's just a big whirlwind if you look at the year that we've had since last SummerSlam and this time last year. Extreme Rules, I said it was coming up this weekend. It is. In general, without even looking at this year's card, do you like Extreme Rules as a concept?
Yes. I always enjoy a good stipulation match if the stipulation is right. And you got some of my favorites. You got Last Man Standing, you got No Holds Barred, Extreme Rules style, which is basically the same thing, but
pretty
I digress. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's some good matches on the card. I don't think there's like a bad match on the card, honestly.
No, there's not too many bad matches on the card at all. Extreme Rules as a concept, I like it when they have a lot more stipulations and some variety, but it seems to be the last few years of Extreme Rules we get like a couple of stips and everything else is just traditional. I'm on the team, I've always said this, I guess might be overkill, but I just think every match on the Extreme Rules card should be no DQ, and then you have a few that are different stipulations. But that's just...
No, I agree.
I don't know if that would be too... Would that be too much? I don't know.
No.
Anyway, before we digress into Extreme Rules, how's the week been, Kev? We had G1 week last week, and I was out of my element, but everyone seemed to... I got a lot of positive feedback on that episode. You handled the knowledge behind the G1 climax, but a lot of people were saying, hey, I'm in the same boat as Kevin, or I'm in the same boat as Josh, as in, I don't really know too much about New Japan, I don't know much about the G1, and it was it really was G1 for dummies. It was a cool little intro into that.
Yeah, definitely. My week's been good. Full disclosure, I told you in our little chat before the show that I was running to get a drink, but I actually ran and got some alcoholic ice cream.
Oh,
so that's currently. I'm currently snacking on a big thing of Smurf Berry, which is blue raspberry lemonade ice cream mixed with vodka.
Oh, vodka is not my friend.
If at any point during this show I start to slur my words or I start to get really giddy or silly, it's the ice cream.
Oh my god, my cat's name is Giddy, and her ears just went up because she's sitting right next to me. When you said Giddy there. Well, this is fun. Let's get drunk with Kev. I am not going to get drunk because it's 5 to 11 in the morning here. And, I mean, that wouldn't be... I mean, you know, it wouldn't be the best look if... Although, it's not like I'm doing anything today, but that's not the point. I want Kev to get drunk. Let's get Kev drunk right here on Wrestling Reverb. Oh, man.
It's hard to eat ice cream fast, though, because of the brain freeze.
Oh, yeah, it would be. It's summer
So
over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is it hot?
It was a very hot day today.
How hot is hot for you guys? Well, for you in Pennsylvania.
Today it was like, I mean, it hasn't gotten as hot as it will, but today it was like 85.
Okay, let me do a little conversion because you guys use different. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's hot.
85. You're in Fahrenheit, right?
Uh-huh.
Fahrenheit to Celsius. Look at that. It's the first thing on the list in Google. Oh man, that's like a summer, well, you call it fall. It's autumn here, but that's like a cold autumn day for us. We get up to like you guys. So it's 29.4 degrees Celsius. So here, let me see. I wanna do some little. So our hottest days are like this in summer. So 118 degrees is a standard summer day in Australia, in your land. It's fairly warm, but it's winter over here. It is a gloomy ass, rainy, windy, stormy day where I am, and it's fairly cold. We didn't get that cold here. But anyway, Kevin's going to eat some alcoholic ice cream, which I've actually never done. I've never.
Neither have I.
Kevin's trying new things.
I am. You know, a place just opened up literally down the street from my house.
Oh.
And I decided, it opened up on Saturday. And this is the first opportunity I've gotten to try it.
Oh. Well.
It's good.
That's dangerous. If it's good, it's dangerous because that means you'll keep eating it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, like I said, last week was not really my element, but I had a lot of fun with last week's show. This week is a little more extreme. First thing I want to talk about is, I don't know if you're aware of this, before we even get to the Extreme Rules card. Are you aware of Demandy's Donuts with Mandy Rose and Sonia Deville?
I've never watched it, but I am aware of it.
Okay, this little turd over here has watched every episode, all 45 episodes or whatever there is of it. It's like the most boring content, but like it's interesting at the same time. Like it's one of those things, like I don't know why I have to watch this every week, but I do, because they're literally just eating donuts and then rating them out of 10. There's no content, like there's nothing to it. It goes for like 4 minutes of video and it's nothing. However, the reason I bring it up is because these ladies are in tip-top shape. Sonia and Mandy, very fit ladies, and they're eating a lot of donuts every week. Why can they eat donuts every week and look like that, and I eat one donut and I have like 300 stomachs that looks like plastered to me? I don't get it.
Speaking of donuts.
Oh.
It might be over by the time this episode airs, but I'm currently in a tournament.
Oh, yeah.
To win a $15 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. And $15 of Dunkin' Donuts buys you like a dozen donuts.
Damn.
And I really want those donuts. So if the tournament's still going on by Friday, I want you to go to my Twitter, and I'll have a pinned tweet with a poll on it, and I want you to vote for me.
Yeah, do it. I've been supporting old Big Dog Kev, the absolute madman that he is.
There should be another poll coming soon. I don't know what the dude's doing.
Oh. Well, let's hope Kevin wins, because then he can buy himself some donuts. Maybe you could guest appear on Demandy's Donuts.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I'll tweet at him.
Alright, you tweet at Demandy's Donuts and see if you can get on there. Everyone, if the polls are still up, go vote for Kevin, please. That would be splendid. Splendid, splendid, splendid. But yeah, it's the most weird content that I watch, and I don't know why I watch it, but I just want to eat donuts and, you know, not be chunky. You get me? You get me? But I mean, you're eating ice cream right now, so...
Oh, yeah, I'm chunky.
Chunky. All right, so let's talk some extra. Oh, wait. Let's go back because something happened in the last couple of weeks that I haven't even really been able to talk about, and it's involving the Kabuki Warriors and the IICONICs. The Kabuki Warriors have won an opportunity to go for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, I know what you're thinking, everyone. I'm worried. I'm a little worried about the fact that the IICONICs' days as tag team champions, the fairy tale, in my eyes, story is coming to an end. First, before I get to my opinion on this, is it over for me, Kevin?
Yeah. I don't see, whenever this match happens, I think that's when the IICONICs drop the belts.
So,
Sorry.
This week on SmackDown, the Kabuki Warriors, Paige, said to the IICONICs that they wanted to take their shot tonight, but Billie Kay had a mad cow bird flu, so that ain't
tragic.
Happening. They couldn't defend the tag titles, which is such a tragedy. I don't want anyone to be sick like that, so.
No, that's a terrible disease. I've had it before.
So what I'm trying to say is that everyone's probably like, oh my god, this is going to be the end of Josh's world. Josh is not going to be very happy about this. Well, think again. I'm confident in my ladies. I'm confident in the IICONICs. I am saying it right now. The IICONICs are going to retain the Women's Tag Team Championships against the Kabuki Warriors. I will take some form of punishment if they don't, Kevin. I mean it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get punished?
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll put up what can I just say here? I'll put up a little ultimatum. Alright, so, whenever this match happens, whenever they decide to do it, whether it's next week on SmackDown, whether it's at SummerSlam, whatever, if the Kabuki Warriors beat the IICONICs, I will go on my Twitch for 12 hours straight, right? No breaks. I'll stream for 12 hours straight, and once every minute, I will say the Kabuki Warriors are better than the IICONICs. I'll do it.
All right. Shit.
You can hold me to it. I'll do it.
I
I'm
will.
confident. I'm confident in those ladies winning.
Damn, man. That's bold. That's a bold little ultimatum you've offered yourself there.
12 hours straight. I'll stream 12 hours straight on Twitch, and I'll tell you once every minute that they are better than the IICONICs. I'm confident that they're going to win. Anyone listening to this can hold me to that, because I will be a dirty little idiot and try to get out of it. But they're not. It doesn't matter, because they're going to win. The IICONICs are going to win. So, hold me to that, Kevin.
I will, Josh.
Alright, let's talk Extreme Rules. I'm finally ready to talk about it. I need to talk to you about Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, Roman and Taker. It is no holds barred this weekend. A lot of stuff has happened with Shane, with Kevin Owens, and in relation to Roman Reigns. Is this weekend the end of this program?
God, I hope so.
Oh.
It's been going on for far too long. The Undertaker's involvement is unnecessary, even though it's cool. This should have been over at, frankly, this should have been over at Super Showdown. But I really hope it's the end. I'm sick of Shane. He's got his fingerprints in literally everything on the show now, and it's not great.
Kevin Owens spoke some truth on SmackDown this week. He was saying what everyone was thinking. It was definitely, everyone's like, oh my god, what's going on here? Are you excited for the potential of Owens versus Shane? Is that where we're going, or is this just something to get Owens somewhere else?
No, they got to be heading there because, you don't stun Shane McMahon and expect to get away with it. I think that we'll definitely see Owens McMahon at some point. Maybe at SummerSlam. Probably at SummerSlam, I guess.
Maybe, but then what goes on with Roman? If the program goes on with Roman and Shane, or does it just run its course? Because I always thought Roman would work with Shane at SummerSlam.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, but
I don't want that. That never occurred to me, really. I always thought this program would be over long before then, and we'd be on to something else. And I think that's something else, Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. I think that's something else. It's something we've seen before, but I liked it when we saw it, and now the roles are flipped, so I think that's interesting, much like when The Miz and McMahon, their roles sort of flipped, and Miz was the good guy and Shane was the bad guy. I was intrigued. Now it's that way with Owens and McMahon, where Owens is now the good guy and McMahon is the bad guy. It's a role reversal, and I really like the dynamic of it, and I really want to see what happens with that.
Yeah, it seems like we could be on the cusp of something really cool with Kevin Owens. In a matter of a week, he's become the talk of at least SmackDown. Which is cool, because we want that. We want that kind of... We've been saying for ages, Kevin, out of all this time with WWE and its just slump that it was in, because I don't think it is anymore, it was in a slump, and it isn't now, and that's a great thing, but we were saying we could be on, it's got to get bad before it gets really good, and are we on that? I think we're on track to something really cool happening, and it's a domino effect. You got Owens, you got some other things going on that's pretty cool. SummerSlam could be really fun.
Oh, yeah. Dude, SummerSlam is always fun.
True.
You could tell that the writers are really trying right now.
Yeah.
And I think I think they bottomed out. I think rock bottom was hit a few weeks ago. And I think they're slowly on the upclimb now, and it's the right time of year to be on the upclimb because you have Extreme Rules, which is typically a good show, and Survivor Series, Jesus, the ice cream, SummerSlam coming up, which is always a good show. This is like this is where the summer lull sort of ends, and you start delivering big show after big show. Mm-hmm. Well, it's the big show.
Fuck. Out of all of that, you are right. It's a good time to be on the up. We've got a few cool stories going on. Like, I actually have some complex layers and stuff like that, and just some new characters on the rise. I feel like Owens and stuff like that. I'm not really expecting a lot from that No Holds Barred match, to be completely honest with you. I'm not expecting it to be the most amazing thing ever, but I think it'll be fairly physical. I think they'll try to rely on the fact that there is no holds barred.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of weapon play, a lot of, cool. Shane will do his cool stuff. He'll probably get thrown through a table or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully Taker doesn't take too many tough bumps. Hopefully Reigns and McIntyre make the wrestling part of it what it is. I think they'll carry the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Which is how it be.
And if you're going to have Taker back, they're using him in the perfect way here. He's definitely not a side act by any means, but he's protected. It's a protected way of using Taker and just having him there when needed. And this is kind of when they, it seems like it fits. I don't know about you, but I'm actually quite excited to see Taker on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Look, I said it on the stream. I'm going to say it again. I know there are people out there that say Undertaker should retire, and Undertaker should, he should stop, and he's done. And tell me you don't just get so amped up when the gong hits, when the lights go out, the music echoes, the smoke comes out. Tell me you don't get super pumped up for that.
Oh, every time. No matter how many times someone says it, or even if it's going through my mind, ooh, maybe you should slow down. That gong hits and you're like, oh fuck, here we fucking go. I stood up when that hit on Raw a few weeks ago because it was a complete and utter surprise. There was no one called that. No one called that. And that's, to a certain degree, wrestling relies on surprises. You can't, there isn't, even if it's just for shock value, it works every single time, and I like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. It should be fine. Shane will do his cool stuff, Taker's in there for his spots, and Roman and Drew will beat the crap out of each other. So that's always really, really fun. Now, something I know that you know that I'm into is the SmackDown Women's Championship stuff with Bliss and Nikki and Bayley. It's 2-on-1 handicap. Everyone's saying Bliss is using Nikki and blah, blah, blah. It's obviously that's kind of what's going down here, and Nikki's going to snap. But there's been a lot of alluding to the fact that Bayley doesn't have any friends, and she may need to find a friend. Is it time for the boss to come back?
I hope so. I miss Sasha Banks. I think we all miss Sasha Banks. She's too talented to be sitting around doing nothing. And yeah, Bayley needs a friend. And what better friend than her best friend? You know, it's not like they split up and hate each other again. Sasha just disappeared.
Yeah, we haven't seen Sasha since Mania.
The door was left open for Sasha to return. I'm not saying they're going to tag team again and go for the tag titles, but it doesn't mean she can't have Bayley's back on Sunday, which I think she will.
Hey, in my perfect world, Bayley brings out Sasha, and Bayley gets the win, and then Sasha turns on Bayley, and we have a nice little SummerSlam match. But
that would be super cool.
But I don't know if it's going to happen. But I was just always under the assumption in my brain, I don't know why, that if Banks was to come back for a program at SummerSlam, it'd be with Becky. And I don't know why. I just assumed, I was like, oh, well, Banks is just going to be in the title picture with Becky. But, you know, this is my kind of, where do we go, assuming that Becky and Seth retain at Extreme Rules, which I think it's pretty concrete that they will. Who does Becky work with at SummerSlam?
See, that's why I was thinking Sasha, too.
Yeah, I was thinking Sasha, but, I mean, hey, it still could happen. This whole alluding to a friend thing may just be just something to get people to watch and, you know, for Bayley to overcome the odds. But it seems pretty slated that they're alluding to the fact that Banks is probably going to be back with Bayley in some capacity. So, I don't know who Becky works with, because it's not like there's a lot that, you know, for SummerSlam worthy. She's run its course with Lacey, so it ain't going to be Lacey. You wouldn't think it would be someone like, geez, who have they got to really work with Becky at SummerSlam? There's not a lot.
I mean, I guess they can go back to the Charlotte well.
Oh, yeah, I actually genuinely forgot about Charlotte. Wait, Charlotte has to be on SummerSlam in some capacity. They're not going to leave her out of well, you would think they wouldn't leave her out of SummerSlam. Where the fuck is Charlotte, actually?
I don't know, taking some time off.
Where the fuck is Charlotte Flair? I just realized that she hasn't been on TV in like a month.
She's not. I don't know, dude. But, you know, she's going to come back at some point, probably soon. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't hate Becky Charlotte at SummerSlam. I wouldn't hate it.
Well, me either, but I know a lot of people will. It'll just be clouded with everyone being like, we've seen this. But it's like, yeah, okay, but Becky never really beat Charlotte at Mania. She didn't. She beat Ronda. Yeah. The story is obviously there. Maybe she will work with Charlotte. Who knows? Do you see Becky's title run lasting a long time?
I see it lasting I see it lasting through SummerSlam. I don't think she loses at SummerSlam, but maybe by Survivor Series. I think a good 5 to 6 month reign is in the books for her, and you know she's already had it for 3. So yeah, I think around maybe Survivor Series or even earlier. I think it's when she drops the belt. Yeah, maybe not. Well, Survivor Series, I don't know anymore because. You would think, oh, she's not defending at SummerSlam because she's going to face the SmackDown Women's Champion. But with the wild card rule the way it is there even like SmackDown versus Raw anymore? You never know.
Yeah, I don't. Who fucking knows with that? But, yeah, there's a very limited window of, big stars for Becky to work with at SummerSlam. But that being said, I guess you can make anybody really go for it. I mean, they've really turned Lacey into. This might be unpopular, but Lacey is working with Becky, even with the losses. She is on another level than she was when she began. So she's got a little bit of credibility behind her now, even in defeat.
Yeah, that's what working with Becky does, is it makes star. I would go as far as to call Lacey a star right now. She's working in the main event program at Raw.
She is in the main event.
And
Extreme Rules, she will be, more than likely, that'll be the main event.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Well, you would think.
And, I would assume so. She's technically, you could say she's defending the Universal Championship. Or she's not, but she's vying for it, rather.
She's challenging.
You could technically say that.
She could win it. She could technically beat Becky and win the titles for the two. But, I mean, yeah, I would agree that Lacey is a star now. Baron Corbin is also a star.
Yes, he is.
Probably unpopular, but I like Baron Corbin. I have no problem with Baron Corbin, to be completely honest. I really don't.
I enjoy how much I hate him, because that means he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I kayfabe hate him.
Kayfabe hate. Keeping kayfabe alive over there, Kevin, are you?
Yeah, by saying it, I'm keeping it alive.
It's still real to Kevin. How's the ice cream going?
I'm almost done with it.
Oh, damn. Damn. That is, intense. Well, what else is happening at Extreme Rules? Of course, we alluded to the winner-take-all match. I don't think we have to spend too much time talking about that because, Becky and Seth are going to retain. There's really no chance in my mind that Lacey and Baron are winning. Am I stupid for thinking that? I don't know. We're just
I just think it's... I don't know. It's tough because the gimmicks around the match kind of makes me think we could see a title change because it would be fluky in a way. It'd be fluky for somebody.
Yeah.
Like
the way I see that match ending is Becky tapping out Baron.
That'd be cool.
That's the way I see it.
That seems likely, actually.
Like, it doesn't hurt Baron to lose.
I don't think Becky and Seth will lose, but I don't think it's entirely out of the realm of possibility that they do.
I'll be shocked. Philly will go crazy for that shit. They will.
They will.
I
again,
want to see it just to see that.
Yeah, see, I said it in the stream. Hide your children and lock your doors if that happens, because Philly is burning to the ground.
Philly don't hold back. They let you know when they don't like something.
Yeah, they don't handle it well either.
Brock, where does he play a role in that, or is it just like, I know they've been kind of slowly kind of planting seeds for the Universal Championship and WWE Championship cash in, but I see Brock cashing in on Kofi, not Seth.
I don't know who he's going to cash in on. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon.
Oh, me either, but I see it on the horizon more so for the WWE Championship than the Universal Championship. I think Seth's in for a fairly long run.
You could also argue that SmackDown's going to need Brock when they move to Fox. You look at it like that. You see, it makes more sense for him to cash in on Kofi.
Yeah, and Seth, assuming that he wins at Extreme Rules, where in the fuck does Seth go from here? Who does Seth work with at SummerSlam?
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on what happens with the U.S. title picture, maybe, if it's the one-off loss for Styles, maybe he elevates to the Universal title picture. I don't quite think that's how it's going to go, though.
I think Styles is going to beat Ricochet.
So do I, actually.
I really don't know who Seth's...
Maybe we see Reigns and Rollins at SummerSlam.
Yeah. We could.
Get excited.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't... Well, it's been a little while since they've worked, hasn't it? It's been quite a little while, actually.
Yeah.
Who knows what Seth's gonna do? It's a good thing that I can't picture, because then I guess I'm surprised, but I don't think I don't know. I'm in a state of confusion with all of this, I guess. Like I said, I think AJ's going to win the US Championship, because I think the club is going to be kind of a main focus. But then, nonetheless, I think AJ and Ricochet will have a pretty decent match at Extreme Rules. But then, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know with a lot of things, to be completely honest. I'm not completely sure on anything, really. Like, I'm not. What else is at Extreme Rules that I'm not sure on? Oh, the SmackDown Tag Team. Well, that could really go anywhere, too. I don't know anything today.
Yeah.
Good
That's
adding
the thing. Yeah. No, Extreme Rules is gonna paint a lot of pictures for us, and the immediate aftermath. The Raw and SmackDown after Extreme Rules could be two of the low-key biggest shows of the year.
Well, we're in because I feel like we've been waiting so long. I feel like in our minds everything's like, okay, after Extreme Rules, there's going to be a little bit of a reset. I think with everything, especially leading into SummerSlam, they've got to take all the shots they can. They really got to knock everything out of the park as much as they can, at least try to. So I feel like, to a certain degree, with Heyman and Bischoff coming in, I feel like we're almost stalling until Extreme Rules, so we can kind of be on the road to SummerSlam just full speed ahead. Speaking of Heyman and Bischoff, I don't think we've talked about it too much on this show. I don't think we've talked about it at all. I know what your instant kind of reaction was. You know what mine was. It's just that we're just super dang excited for these two to be on board and kind of, I guess, not be like completely in charge, but at least have some say in what the fuck's going down.
They're two good minds. They're two good minds that the WWE needs right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. And
are you more of a Heyman or Bischoff guy?
Oh, Heyman.
See, I love Eric Bischoff. I'm a bit of a sucker for Eric Bischoff, to be honest.
You're a bit.
I like Bischoff, and I think he, I know a lot of stuff happened with WCW. And
more like
kind of
Bischoff.
So funny. I know a lot of stuff happened with WCW and Bischoff, and you can say what you will about the demise of WCW, but I think that was a little out of his hands.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really credit what happened in like 2000, 2001 to Bischoff more so than I do to like Russo and also the talent.
And the network. I think the network had a lot to say in that, what was going down. Nitro was on its way out. Nitro, you weren't watching, but I'm sure you've watched, but are you a Nitro fan?
I've never seen an episode of Monday Nitro.
What? Really?
Never seen one. I've watched plenty of pay-per-views, but never watched an episode of Monday Nitro.
Whoa, hold the phones. I didn't know this about you. Nitro is a blast, especially in like 97, 98. Nitro is a blast. Hey, even like 2000 Nitro is funny. I find it funny. Because there's a lot of bullshit happening and it's just funny to me. Like the later pay-per-views of WCW. Oh, boy. I love them because they're just a shitstorm. That's my favorite kind of program. It's just an absolute train wreck. That's what they were. But that's what a lot when Bischoff wasn't there. That was like Russo and whoever else was in charge of Nitro at that point. However, Bischoff and Heyman is a good thing for creative, I think. Bischoff has been out of the game for a little while. Heyman's been kind of there. But Bischoff's been really out of the game. I wish they were on-air talent. Like, I know Heyman is for Brock, but I really wish they were on-air talent because I love Eric Bischoff. I love Paul Heyman. I really just like Eric Bischoff's theme music. I'm back. and better than ever. Yeah, that.
That was fucking beautiful.
Thank you. Well, wait, are you talking about yourself or are you talking about me?
I'm talking about both of us, the way we harmonized.
I think I was a little better, but okay.
You were. You snow.
Update on Kevin's alcoholic ice cream intake. How's it going over there?
Oh, I'm done with it.
Oh. Well, cool, I guess. Cool, get it? Because this is curry ice cream.
I'm waiting to see if it kicks in.
I don't know. I can't. Well, you're not like.
I don't know how this works.
Well, whenever I've eaten alcohol, eaten? That's not a word, is it? Ate. Whenever I've ate alcohol, no, eaten. What the fuck do you say there?
I have eaten alcohol.
I have eaten alcohol.
This is a funny sentence.
I have eaten alcohol. Or whatever. You know when you're I've had gummy bears and infused alcohol and that doesn't kick in for a little while. So you just keep eating it and then you're like, oh fuck. I've had that plenty of times.
Love Jello. That's what I love Jello shots for. Because you could take 25 of them and not realize you're taking them, and then all of a sudden you're on the floor.
Yeah. It's a hoot. Love a good pass out moment when you're drinking. What a fucking nightmare.
Awesome. Love it.
Hey, I've rewatched Glow. Have you ever watched Glow?
Yeah.
The Netflix series, guys, not the old Glow, but the Netflix series. And I decided to rewatch it because season 3 starts next month, and I was like, better,
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I love that show. I don't know if you're really great with the names of the characters on that show, but who's your favorite wrestling character on Glow?
I love Zoya the Destroyer just because she's
Zoya.
A, she's good looking, but B, I think she's the best character.
She is. Zoya the Destroyer is great. You're purely Americans.
Yeah.
Zoya.
You're purely Americans.
You American scum. Yeah, I like Sheila the She-Wolf. I'm a big Sheila mark. Yeah, I'm a big Sheila. I do like Liberty Bell just because I like the way she talks. I was watching the last episode of season 2 last night, and she clotheslined Chavo Guerrero, who was in the show, and she just goes, I've been baking pies of rage, and I just lost my shit. I was just like, hell yeah, Liberty Bell. I just love that show. I think it's really well done, and it's not a pissy little show. They fucking swear a lot in that show. You see a lot of boobs too, which is never a bad thing. So I'm a big Glow fan. I'm very excited for season 3 there. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched Glow, but they're going to Vegas, so that's exciting. Big Glow fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait for season 3. Vegas should be cool. The trailer looked good.
Yeah. Glow, glow, glow. Did you see Alison Brie, who is Ruth in the show, Zoya the Destroyer, was on the cover of ESPN with Becky Lynch.
With one man.
With one man. She isn't a man. She's the man. She's with a man named Seth Rollins, if you didn't know, because they're dating. Did you see that fucking horrendous shirt that WWE Shop put out? The man's man? Oh,
yeah,
man, that's a fucking nightmare.
They put out some shit shirts.
Oh my god, that design of that shirt is horrible. Who approved that? Who was just looked at that shirt and went, fuck yeah, let's put that on the shop.
Yeah, it's gruesome. It's bad.
Oh man, what a shit ass shirt. I'm not buying that. I don't buy a lot of shirts off WWE Shop anymore because they've upped the postage to Australia and it's fucking $50 postage just to get it over here. I'm I'm not paying that much money to get it over here. It's brutal. It's brutal. Nearly as brutal as that shirt. But, what's some other stinking ass shirt designs from WWE Shop? I can't, the man's man is up there with one of the worst I've ever seen. Probably.
I couldn't even tell you.
It's bad.
It is bad.
Anyway, Extreme Rules, back on the course of this, what else are you looking forward to, Extreme Rules? Are you looking forward to Last Man Standing?
I actually think that match is going to be a lot of fun. I think that's just two dudes beating the hell out of each other like the Falls Count Anywhere match was. Only this time it's going to go longer. And think about it. Are they going to try to top what they did on Raw? Because I don't know if that could be done, but I'm sure as hell down to see them try.
Yeah, okay, I'm not excited for that match, like them in particular. I'm actually quite into what's going on. However, I'm not the biggest fan of last man standing matches. I don't know. They have to be done really well to be really good. Like, when they're average, they're really average. Like, I don't know, in some ways, it's so, like, I know you can say this about a lot of wrestling matches, but it's very stop-start. Like, stop, start.
I wish they did it in reverse, where they had the last man standing match on Raw, where you could still have your spot with the stage, and then they both get counted out, so there's no definitive winner, and then you go on to have a Falls Count Anywhere match at Extreme Rules, where you can get pinned anywhere, so that there's a winner no matter what. I think that would actually make storyline sense, and also I love Falls Count Anywhere matches, so I like that more than last man standing matches.
Me too. I would have liked to see at this Extreme Rules like a ladder match, or I know we just had a cage match, just some other stipulations. What happened to a good old like strap match? Remember good strap matches? I like a good strap match, just something different.
When was the last time we had a strap match? Was it like Cena Rusev?
That wasn't that different? Wasn't that like a Russian chain match or something?
It was like a four corners match. I don't know, same shit.
Stretcher matches. I like a good stretcher match.
I haven't had a stretcher match like Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy.
That was what I was going to say. And that brutal swanton that Jeff did onto the stretcher. Matt won majority of Matt and Jeff's matches. Like, as in, like, between the two. Like, he won at Mania, and then he won that stretcher match, but then he lost, like, an I Quit match or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
But, yeah, the stretcher matches, or an I Quit match. I Quit matches but they're, like, the same concept as a Last Man Standing. Very stop-start. I don't know, but just some other stipulations would have been nice. However, I'm fine with what it is. Still a lot of cool stuff. What else is going on? Raw tag team titles.
Tag titles.
Oh yeah, wow. That. But I went Raw. You went SmackDown.
I went better.
Yeah.
Although no, it was also Revival.
Actually, I wouldn't like completely count out that match.
The Raw tag team titles. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that Revival Usos match, given enough chance, could really be awesome, because, let's face it, the Usos are fantastic, and the Revival is fantastic. They have an opportunity to really, have a decent match. There's a lot of matches on the card, though. There's like 11 matches. Something will get moved to the kickoff, probably the Cruiserweights.
Yeah, probably.
The SmackDown tag team titles, I really hope they stay on Bryan and Rowan, because Bryan is just so dang great.
Yeah, oh my god. Again, like the tag team revolution they're so hell-bent on starting. I think it started at Stomping Grounds. I think they had a great match.
Yeah, that was my favorite match of the night. And I wasn't expecting it to be.
No, me neither. I think this is going to be a great match on Sunday. Because you add an experienced veteran team like the New Day into what you already know is going to be good. I think it just makes it better.
No, I agree with you completely. I think it's going to be really, 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 really fun. What else we got? We got Aleister Black and Cesaro. That has an opportunity to be really cool. It seemed Cesaro is the one knocking at Aleister Black's door to pick a fight with him. Yeah,
you gotta pop that K and that D.
Yeah, pop the D. Oh, yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. That should be fun though. Aleister Black and Cesaro.
It could be.
It could be.
I can also see it being over in like 10 seconds. I can also see Aleister Black just nailing him with Black Mass right out the gate.
Yeah, no, I could really see that as well. I think, Black has to win. Aleister Black is going to win. There's really no other way. This build-up would kind of be a bit strange. Have you noticed? Hey, it's been 44 minutes into this chat, and we have not talked about the fact that Drake Maverick has not consummated the marriage with Renee Michelle, who, on a side note, Renee Michelle has become the MVP of Raw.
Yeah, she's become the MVP of the WWE.
Yes, she really has.
She's done tremendous work on the honeymoon, now back on Raw. Yeah, Drake Maverick still hasn't consummated his marriage.
Damn.
But he's 24/7 champ. What do you think he likes more?
Oh, well, I know what I would like more. The 24/7 championship.
Championship, yeah.
The whole, like, all the stuff on social media last week of them just, being, like, in Orlando, but they live in Orlando, and they went to Universal Studios, and Renee was pissed. She was not happy. They went to, like, a 4th of July pool party with EC3, and she was also not happy there. The thing that made me laugh the most was the pictures that he was taking, and that picture of him holding up the 24/7 championship with his thumb up, and him putting the title in front of Renee Michelle's face.
Oh, yeah.
That was just... That made me laugh so much. And the stuff on Raw this week was cool, with Truth hiding in a crate and Carmella hiding in another crate, and oh my god, him running away from everybody. And it is really, really fun. I hope they do something with it they didn't do anything with it on the pay-per-view at Stomping Grounds. Hopefully they do something with it at Extreme Rules. You can just have, like, him running around. He takes up a couple of minutes of TV time, which is a good thing. It doesn't need very long. And they've been doing so much of this stuff on social media, which is what we both wanted. If I remember correctly, we both wanted this to be the quote-unquote social media championship.
Yep.
And
cool. It's been wonderfully handled on social media and on TV.
It's
just been really well done.
They are really just knocking it out of the park. Yeah, knocking it out of the park. It seems like there's nothing they can do wrong, knock on wood, right now, because... arguably, Drake Maverick is funnier than R-Truth in some ways. Like, in a different kind of way. They're both very, they are comedy wrestlers to their core, and that's not a complaint at all. Everyone just plays their roles well. Could you see Renee Michelle winning the 24/7 championship at some point?
Yes, I actually think she's next in line.
Yeah. To kind of stop this whole Drake Maverick thing of running around with the title, she'll win it, and then maybe Mella will win it off her. Renee Michelle was in the original Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, she fought Candice LeRae.
Yeah. So, hey, it's not like she isn't a wrestler, guys. But maybe Mella will beat her and get it back for Truth, and who knows? The good thing about the 24/7 championship is that the possibilities are endless, and there's a lot of people that could make that championship fun. You think of people... Imagine Matt Hardy. I think Matt Hardy could make that championship really fun. Because he has comedy in him. Well, you look at the Woken Broken stuff, essentially, there is comedy in that. There's comedy elements in that. Imagine a broken Matt Hardy as 24/7 champion. That could be really fun.
Yeah, I think a lot of people could have a lot of fun with that championship.
Titus could be really fun.
I was literally just gonna say Titus.
Yeah, Titus. Who else could have fun with that title? There's a lot of people. The
team.
Yeah, the B team. The B team could have a lot.
B team, go.
Hey, the B team could have a lot of. There's a lot of people that could have a lot of fun with that title. So I don't think we've got the talent there.
Look at it like this. It doesn't have to necessarily be a fun wrestler having the belt to make it fun. Look at Jinder Mahal and with his short stint with the belt. He was fun. He was hysterical.
Yeah,
and he's not a comedy wrestler.
No. Well, I mean, 3MB was comedy. Oh my god, Heath Slater.
He was also WWE champion after that.
That's true. Heath Slater could really be fun with that title.
Yes.
There's a lot of possibilities with that. That title has more possibilities to me because anyone can hold that title. Like, top tier talent at the end of the day could hold that championship because it's different. But
yeah, they want to.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's not like it really is open to anybody, and that's what I kind of like about it. Anyone can go for that championship. It's a lot of fun. But I hope they incorporate that into Extreme Rules. we kind of got our... It started as an Extreme Rules kind of chat, but we kind of got our future goggles on here because we're just trying to outlook everything that's kind of going down.
Future goggles.
What the fuck was that?
Is
that some kind of a... Please, carry on. If you have theme music to sing, go ahead.
Future goggles. That's all I had.
Awesome. Really. Top work. Kevin brings... I've said it many times. Kevin brings the brains to Wrestling Reverb. Am I the brains this week? That's not a good thing.
You're the brains and I'm the melody.
And we on Brainbusta. Oh, ugh. That was terrible. You know what? I was just thinking as soon as that come out of my mouth, I'm like, I'm going to edit that out. But you know what? I'm not going to.
You can't. I'll call you out on it.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to edit any of this out. Let's be honest. This is just a free-flowing episode anyway. Okay. Here, I'm going to put you on the spot. Wait. Have we gone through all the matches at Extreme Rules? I don't know. Probably.
Of course not.
Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah. Oh, I guess the Cruiserweight title. Drew Gulak will retain.
Yes, you will.
There's no... I don't think there's any point in having Tony... Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to be nice about this. Tony Nese is fucking boring.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Tony Nese guy, but I understand people's complaints.
Oh my god. He's just like... I'm asleep, you know? I'm asleep, and It's 11:45 in the daytime. Tony Nese, please. Drew Gulak can win. Do something else. Hey, let's talk about Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis with this whole pregnancy stuff. Alright, so obviously Maria is pregnant, and I don't like people that were like, she's not really she's pregnant, okay? But I kind of like they are incorporating it, but where does this go? Because
I don't know.
The end goal is just Maria having a baby. There's no real, like, way around this. So really, doesn't this just make Mike look like an idiot?
I saw a tweet, and I kind of I agree with it, that, like, I've never seen someone just absolutely scorched as bad as Mike Kanellis was on Raw last week.
She ripped into him.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I mean, it wasn't bad in the way that, like, it was a stupid segment. It was bad that, like, he just got roasted. I
don't know where their outlook is for it. However, I'm kind of intrigued. That's probably just because I'm a Mike and Maria fan. I've stated many times to you.
It's two talented competitors on TV.
Yeah. Hey, at the end of the day, Mike's on Raw. So I'm really not complaining. This is what I've wanted for a long time, is for them to. And, hey, newsflash, Maria Kanellis is a fantastic talker. That girl can cut a promo. Yeah.
She killed it in that little backstage segment with Becky and Seth. Maria was clearly the best one on the microphone there.
Yeah, she saved that segment because Becky and Seth are fucking cringe, dude. They're cringe. Yeah. Captains are cringe, my god. And the way Maria said, why don't you get you and your bitch and I'll get my bitch, that was funny. Nonetheless, I'm very entertained with it. I'm just... Future goggles, I don't know where this is going, you know? I really don't understand where it's going. But hey, they seem to have some kind of a plan. Who knows? I'm excited for it because I like Mike and Maria, so... And that dude can go in the ring. Give him the chance and he can go.
He's good.
He's very, very good. So I'm excited for all of that. And hey, they're utilizing the wildcard rule to their advantage, I guess, coming from 205 to Raw. Because he's still on 205, so... why not utilize it between all the brands? Speaking of people coming from other brands, the Street Profits have been on Raw the last couple of weeks. I don't really know why.
I don't really like it.
You don't like it? I don't know if I don't like it. I just am a bit confused because they're just talking. They're just saying weird shit.
Yeah, it's pointless. They should be on NXT, defending the belts.
Well, they are, aren't they? They're still on NXT. I'm pretty sure they're...
Yeah, they are. I don't like... you could do 205 and Raw because it's main roster. I don't like being on NXT doing one thing and then on Raw doing like a different thing. I didn't like it when it was like Black and Ricochet that were on both shows. I didn't like it when Gargano and Ciampa were briefly on main roster and developmental. I don't like it now. It's just weird.
Fair. Okay, that's fair. I don't know. Who knows where it's all going? Seems to be that like we said, there is a kind of a reset going on somewhere. But it is really weird. Calling up people doesn't mean good. Like, use the ones you've got there first. But hey, it is what it is. So overall, Extreme Rules and just kind of the future as we put on our future goggles. Are you excited? Damn, you sound like a Power Ranger. Power Rangers don't fucking sing. What am I talking about? Whatever.
No, it's like the theme song, though. Power Ranger.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Yes.
I don't know what's next. What do they say after that?
I don't know. I wasn't a big Power Rangers fan.
I was a fan of, like, not, like, original Power Rangers. I was, like, when they went into, like, space. Like, when they went into space, I was all about it. I wasn't a big Power Rangers
I like
guy,
it when
though.
they were, like, Diamond Force Power Rangers.
I feel like that was a little bit after I watched, maybe. I don't know. I was more of a Digimon kid. I was that kid. So.
Yeah, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, that ice cream is hitting Kevin, I think. He's even got the giggles.
I told you, if I get giddy or silly, blame the ice cream.
I'm not mad. I could just listen to people drink. That's weird. I mean, listen to people be drunk.
Yeah, put your ear to their glasses.
Yeah, like ASMR, but drinking. Like, hello, I'm gonna talk about some drinking, and then I'll drink. Like, what the fuck? Why did I even say that?
Oh, that gave me chills. You should do ASMR or whatever the hell it's called.
No, I'm not doing no ASMR. Listen, I ain't fucking judging anyone. I ain't kink shaming anyone over here, but, that shit's fucking weird. Alright? It's fucking weird. Have you ever watched ASMR?
No, that was my first experience with it just now.
People people do like drawing ASMR where all you do, for anyone that doesn't know what ASMR is, it's like a sensory thing. You turn your mic sensitivity all the way up, you do a lot of whispering, and you do a lot of like touching the microphone, and or you draw, or you scratch your head. There's all different stuff with ASMR. It's fucking weird as shit. It's so weird. Like, I went through a brief run where I was like, what is ASMR about? So I, did some research. And I looked at it, and, you have to wear headphones. Like, that's for the best experience. And then there's people getting their hair brushed. That's a thing. You just watch people get their hair brushed. There's people drawing. There's people painting. There's people just having different things. People eating. ASMR eating is a thing, and I hate that. I hate it. But, people will eat with their mic sensitivity and just chew into the microphone. I'm like, do people get off on this shit? I don't understand. But, yeah, apparently people do. So, again, not judging, but, again, that's fucking weird.
Hey, man. People do what people do.
That's true. I guess as we kind of wrap things up with this ASMR edition of Wrestling Reverb. Actually, I don't want to say that out loud because people will come at me and be like, yo, you need to do an ASMR edition of Wrestling Reverb. I'll be like, fuck no. Whoa. Actually, Kevin, alright, let's change the game. Here's my punishment if the IICONICs lose. I will make a full ASMR video of something ASMR. And I will post it on my YouTube. Alright?
Nice.
And I hate ASMR because it's fucking weird. But if the IICONICs... I will tell you in ASMR how much better the Kabuki Warriors are than the IICONICs. I'll tell you. In ASMR.
I'm getting chills thinking about it.
This is Kevin. Kevin's just living for ASMR. The IICONICs, I know you're listening to this, obviously. Billy, Peyton, you have to realize that it is do or die. You have to win here. Because I ain't making no fucking ASMR shit. And I know Kevin will now actually attest to that and actually hold me to it if the IICONICs lose. Like, I'll have to make this. So, you've heard it here first, everyone. My punishment if I lose, if the IICONICs lose, I will make an ASMR video and I'll explain to you how much better the Kabuki Warriors are than the IICONICs.
Yes.
Yep. On that note, I hope everyone enjoyed this week's Wrestling Reverb. What a free-flowing episode, and Kevin's a little tipsy, so that's nice.
It's hot.
Good chat, friend. Alrighty, guys, we'll catch you guys next week on Wrestling Reverb. Hey, maybe I'll get drunk next week. Who knows?
Maybe I'll just get, like, smashed next week.
That won't be a fucking good idea. You won't be able to say anything.
Like, I'll show up to record, like, 7 beers deep.
And then just not... Well, actually, you probably won't shut up.
Yeah, no, I'll be able to communicate. If you hear a thump, that's my head hitting the keyboard.
Hell yeah. Alright. We'll catch you guys next week right here on Brainbusta Radio. Thank you, everyone, for listening to our... Kevin, take us home with a little Future Goggles theme song.
Future Goggles!
Peace out, everyone.